Howdy folks, I've just chucked the load on the old straw lorry and I'm nominated to Chief Carter today, so we're going to go for a little journey to the power station, see how we get on. Done one load already this morning, but I thought I'll bring the camera with me this time and see how we get on. Right. Right, we've got 36 bales on, Hesston wheat, destined for the power station and get burnt and get turned into electricity. That's what 95% of the bales we do are for now, all for the power station. We're in a current straw lorry at the minute is a Volvo FH12 6x2 with a 3-axle drawbar, and we're just within the legal limit, the legal length limit with this drawbar. They're the sort of longest standard trucks on the road, if you know what I mean. It does follow quite well, this trailer. Sort of doesn't cut in as much as an Arctic does. But yeah, a lovely clear day, as you can see again. Sunshine, a little bit warmer today. Has been frosty past couple of mornings. There's a light frost this morning and it's about 3 or 4 degrees, I think. But yeah, this truck we're in, she's a 420 horse. Though it does seem to pull a bit better than that. It actually seems to pull like our other ones do, the 460s. It don't seem to be lacking too much. Nah, it's just gonna fuck it up, I know. Good old boy. He lobbed it straight on the pavement. Yeah, it's a good old boy. Bit narrow for two trucks here it is at this road. Cheers mate, thank you. Cheers mate, thank you. Yeah, no, it does pull quite well for supposedly a 420. Manual box in this. It's Volvo's 13 speed, which includes the creeper gear, but mainly it's obviously a 12 speed. And the gearbox has got 3 slots in it, 4 if you include reverse. Got 1, 2 and 3. I don't know if you can see that. So you've only got three actual gears, so to speak, but on the back there, whether you can see that, there's a range change there, which obviously that doubles your gears, gives you 6. And it's also got a half split on each gear. This little button on the side there splits each gear in half, hence we call it a half split. So that doubles your gears again, so that gives you 12 gears. So like I'm in, what am I in at the minute? I'm in, don't know what gear I'm in. I'm now in, can't think. Well, I'm just about to go into the top slot, but I'm still in the lower half of this gear. So, but it's a it's a good box actually. This type of box, because you can just well, let me get round here. Get on the A1 and I'll go through it again for you. Just that'll be easiest. Nice and steady around the bends. And treat these These and tankers I treat with a lot of respect, so we don't go very fast round bends. Don't want to give a chance to roll over and put her legs in the air. So yeah, so what I was saying about this half split, that works. You can pre-select it, and all you need to do is just dip the clutch and it will change the gear for you. So I'm in the bottom split of it at the minute, so I can just clicked it now. I've gone into the top half of that gear. Now when I go into the next gear like that, I drop it down, click the half split down, so I've gone into the bottom half of the next gear, and so on and so forth. So that's how you use your 12 gears. I don't know if I've explained that particularly well, but so I just click that into the top half of that gear, and then when we go into the top gear, into the top slot, I'll just click it down here. So clicked it down, and then we go into the top gear, and you can see down there we've got the low gear symbol, which means we're in the bottom half of the gear. There you go, just clicked her up, we're in top gear now. This is the bit of road obviously where Wes come up in the fast track when he went for his little drive. Can't remember if it was on that video itself or not, but it could well have been. Someone was saying that tractors are not allowed on motorways. Well, that's not actually very accurate, because I have to admit I did think that a few years ago, but we found out a couple of years ago that in fact I'm pretty sure the minimum speed limit is 25 mile an hour. As long as you can do 25 mile an hour, you can go on a motorway, and you've got a flashing light, and obviously you need to have a flashing light on whatever you're towing as well at the back. So if you've got a trailer on the back, you need a flasher on the back of that. What's going on here? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so even a conventional tractor in theory can go up an M road. Not that I'd really want to do that, to be honest. It's bad enough in the fast track. I've been up the M1 a few times with the fast track, and although you're doing 43 mile an hour, it feels like you're standing still. Obviously everything's hauling past at sort of lorries are doing 56 and cars hauling past at 70. You feel like you stood still, but you're totally legal to do it. We actually double checked, and I can't remember the specific position of the policeman or the police officer, but he actually sent us a letter sort of stating it, just in case we did get stopped for some reason, that it was in fact we were in fact legal to go up there, as long as, like I say, as long as you can do at least 25, which the fast track obviously no worries, and whatever you're towing has got a flashing light on the back of it. So yeah, interesting to know, interesting to know. Oh, we're just coming up to what's known as Gertford Bridge, and this corner has claimed many a lorry. They roll over here, whereas the last one I think rolled over here and in the barrier there. And you see we're down to 30 now. I'm going to be even going less than 30, about 26, 27 mile an hour around here. And this one's claimed manual. You can see plenty of gouges in the road where lorries have gone over. Yeah, a bit naughty them corners. They're the, I mean, I've been up and down the A1 a few times, and as far as I can think, they're the, you know, there's no corners on the on the A1 that I can think of that you have to slow down for in a lorry, apart from them ones. And you really, like I say, you really do have to slow down. If you're not paying attention, never been up there before, you could easily get caught out there. Oh, we're coming up to the Black Cat roundabout now. Look at this, straight up to the lights. It's normally a bit snarled up here. A couple of years ago they redid it all and put lights on everything, which actually did help northbound traffic. Northbound traffic always used to queue for about a mile back peak periods, but it does help the northbound traffic go, but it's slowed up the southbound traffic. So, but in the next couple of years they're doing the next phase of improvements, which is, as far as we know, putting flyovers in and stuff, which is what they should have done from the start, really. There's round here, the A1s are not, but again, we've got the only 3 roundabouts. Just in this stretch, we've got the Sandy roundabout. Well, no, there's 5 roundabouts, isn't there, thinking about it. You've got 2 roundabouts at Biggleswade, and then you got, which don't give you too much trouble. Then you've got Sandy roundabout, which is a bit of a pain. Then Black Cat, which is always a pain. Then you got, then what you got? Then you got Buckton roundabout again. On the first load this morning, I was queuing for about a quarter of an hour to get up to that one. And it's just this short 20-mile stretch that's got roundabouts on it. The rest of the A1 that I can think of, not got any roundabouts on. They got it sorted. So, yeah, the road's a bit quieter now. It's just gone 20 past 12. Do come in, mate. No worries. Yeah, traffic's a bit quieter now. Get over and overtake this little snack wagon thing. Yeah, it weren't much fun this morning. Getting up to Ely, it was a bit of a pain. I think it's normally about an hour to get up there with no stoppages. I think I was well over an hour and a half getting up there. At least it's a decent day anyway. Not sure what we've got rattling down there. Amazing the amount of people you see when you're up here in a lorry that are driving along with their mobile phone between their legs or down here, busy texting away. It's very, very silly. Yeah, texting at the wheel, yeah, it's a bit of a silly job that is, I reckon. Got done for being on my phone once. That was I Must have been 8-9 years ago. I was heading up this way as well. I was going up to Peck's JCB dealer to get a back window for a fast track, and I was in Milan. I had a Land Rover 110 at that time. I was coming up the Button roundabout, and I thought I was all because you couldn't see in the back of the Land Rover. I thought I'd be alright. This is before it they sort of made a real push to ban it. Like, it was always frowned upon, but it wasn't. I don't think they'd made the law clear that it was you know, that you get 3 points and a 60 quid fine or whatever. Anyway, I was coming up the Button roundabout, and they were the other side of the roundabout. I didn't clock them, and they came up behind me and pulled me, slapped me on the wrist. They did, which is fair enough. Shouldn't have been on it. So there you go. There's no real reason now, not with the likes of Bluetooth. Like, even this radio's got Bluetooth, and most modern cars have got Bluetooth, but because so much goes on your phone. I've seen a lot of people are doing Facebook and stuff on the phones rather than texting these days. As soon as you get a notification, it seems, you know, a lot of people, they just don't seem to be able to leave it and look later. They have to look immediately to see what's been going on. Mr. Stobart. Bowed that field there once. That was a few years ago. It was about 7 years ago. That was. That was hemp. We were baling in that. And we did that for about 3 years, baling hemp, until we packed it in. It was a nightmare of a job. It was. It was like baling rope. I don't know if any of you out there have had anything to do with hemp. It looks like cannabis. That's what that's what the plant looks like. And stands about the same height. I think it's sort of 6-8 foot tall. And they come in. I've seen the video on it. They come in with a special. Well, the one that they said that cut what we were baling, he had a mower on a front loader to cut it sort of halfway up, and then he mowed it at the bottom. So they have to cut it in. Well, otherwise it would be sort of 6 foot long. You'd never do anything with it. So, but that was nightmare stuff. That was. That didn't do the balers no good at all. No. Thankfully, we packed it up in the end. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't get no footage of that. I did do a bit of filming years ago, about 7-8 years ago, and that was on an old high 8 camera. That was ones that had a little, like a radio cassette in them. It was about the same size as a radio cassette, and I did some video in a bale and stuff. But I can't find the cassettes, because that would be quite interesting to put that up to show you what we used to do, you know, just that many few years ago. Things have changed considerably since then. We were running two BB 950s then. We had the yellow one we got now, and we had a red one. I had the red one back then, which was just a straight 950. It wasn't an A version. And we had Flintstone sledges behind them, modular Flintstone sledges, which were mechanical sledges that put one bale on top of the other. These were quadrant balers, obviously, we're talking about now. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see what it was like back then. That'd be when we had two 3190s and a 3220 and a 2135. Back with the old fleet, that was. I've got a bit more relaxed with this lorry now I've done the first load. It's just a little bit of a handful when you got a load on it. Obviously you can feel everything that the lorry's doing, not like when you're in an Arctic or a tractor. When you're in this, every sort of lurch and roll and that, you know, you can feel everything that it's doing, and it's not particularly pleasant sometimes when, when it's lurching about. Not much fun at all. Makes you pucker the old bum hole up sometimes. Does with me anyway. Oh, coming up to Buckton roundabout now. We're all clear. And up through the gears again. On, mate. Pick speed up, please. Coming up to where they're where they're sort of rerouting the A14. They make it going round Cambridge and that, and up to Huntingdon there. Having a right old redo. Look at that, the blooming building there. That's just the sort of one of the bases of base of operations. Yeah, they're going to be rerouting the A14 through here because A14's a nightmare blooming road. That gets all snarled up at Spittles where we're coming up to here. So I don't know when the completion date is for that, but it'll be a few years yet, I think. Nicholas going the other way, and tanker. Oh, we're coming up to Brampton up now. I'll get off here, new Cat E series there.